You gone? What's up, YouTube? Yeah, what's up? Like, subscribe, bitch ass nigga. You can follow your boy on Twitch. I don't bite. I love you, by the way. CWP shit. Fucking great. Look though, I was producer, made 371 songs with Juice WRLD. Now this video been like showing up on my recommendation page on YouTube and shit. First I wasn't gonna watch this shit, but then like, it's Juice WRLD, long live Juice. You know, I fuck with Juice WRLD, Chirac Brethren on some shit. That boy. So let's see how this producer made 371 songs for the legend and the GOAT himself, Juice WRLD. Let's see how this nigga rock.
I didn't even know folks was rapping on my shit like that.
This is Tynowolf. He's a producer who's made songs like Water by Ugly God, I by Lil Skies, and
Really?
Moon Relate by Lil Uzi Vert. He has worked with some of the biggest artists in the game. He has a fire collab tape with Six Dogs, and of course, he's also worked with Juice WRLD. But the thing is that Danny didn't even know he was actually working with Juice WRLD until after Juice had passed.
What?
See, him and Juice WRLD had gotten into contact right before he blew up, and since then, Danny had been sending him songs, but he had no idea that Juice WRLD was actually recording on these beats. As many fans know, Juice WRLD had a crazy talent for freestyling and would make tons of songs all of the time, and because of that, he has thousands of songs in the vault. So this is the story of how Tynowolf made over 300 songs.
Have them shits get leaked every fucking day. Ah damn, folks, them motherfuckers. This shitty ass label just need to hurry up and release that fucking album, folks.
With Juice WRLD and didn't even know it. So Tynowolf has been in the
How,
game for a
though?
while now. He started making beats when he was in high school, and then he eventually started interning at Hoodrich Entertainment. Through his internship there, he was able to get a lot of industry connections. And since then, he's worked with tons of artists in the game, and he's built himself a very solid catalog. Meanwhile, Juice WRLD started making music in 2015.
That boy Juice the Kid. That ain't Juice WRLD. That's Juice the Kid right there on fucking grade.
While he was still in high school. He later changed his name from Juice the Kid to Juice WRLD and really started putting in work. Then in 2017, he started catching the attention of other artists and began to work with Lyrical Lemonade. They released the All Girls Are the Same video on February 25th of 2018, and then the Lucid Dreams video released shortly after on May 10th. Like I said, Danny said he had DM'd Juice WRLD and had talked to him the day that Lucid Dreams dropped. Juice said he liked Danny's beats and that he wanted to work in the future.
I hit him up on Instagram, and then he just called me like the day that Lucid Dreams dropped, and then he was just like, yo, I love your beats, like I'm about to go up off this shit. And I was like, what? I was like, hell yeah. He's like, I'm about to drop this lyrical video, I'm about to blow up in like an hour. And I was like, hey, what's she talking about?
Oh shit.
And then he's like, nah, I'll probably hit you. I was like, all right, bet. And then like an hour later, like Lucid Dreams dropped on Lyrical, and I was like, holy shit, this shit's about to go crazy.
Like Juice predicted, he did indeed begin blowing up after the release of the Lucid Dreams video. After the day they had first talked, Juice told Danny to start sending him beats, so Danny began loading him up with beats regularly.
We stayed in touch, and I just loaded him up with beats, like 10 beats a day, literally every day, like every 2 days, every 2-3 days, because I wasn't trying to spam nobody.
I was curious about how many beats Danny thought he sent Juice over the course of Juice's career, and he said he sent him hundreds, but like I said, he had no idea that Juice was actually recording songs over these beats.
In my head, it feels like thousands of beats, but realistically, for sure, like 700, 800, like at least 900 beats for sure. Like every day, because I always made that a big thing in my career, like every single day, just like, yo, send out beats, 10 beats a day, like every 2-3 days, 10 beats, 20 beats. I'd be like, like however he feels, like I'm gonna flood with it, you know? I think Gmail even banned me at one point because I was making too many emails. Like, bro, I'm one of those people, I'm gonna knock on every door.
He said that as he was sending him beats regularly, Juice WRLD wasn't really responding to his messages. And keep in mind that Juice was blowing up at the time, so he was probably super busy, but to many people, this would probably discourage them to stop sending beats regularly. However, even though he was kind of discouraged by it, Danny kept grinding, making beats, and sending them to Juice WRLD.
The thing is,
we watching this right here. We watching. Our producer made 371 songs for Juice WRLD. Both them. And this nigga didn't even know, like, he didn't even know, like, Juice was, like, recording and, like, making songs on his beats while he was sending them to Juice, which is crazy. What the hell?
like, bro, didn't even hit me up. or tell me that he was recording on my shit. It was like something just told me to keep sending him beats. Like something just, even though I felt like, because you know, like when you text like a girl or somebody, like, and you're like just having a conversation with yourself, you're probably thinking like, bruh, either one, I'm fucking weird as hell, or two, is like, this shit's gonna, like, I have to trust my gut. If bro ends up hating me, like, at least he got some fire ass beats one day in his phone that, you know, maybe one day or 1 week nobody sends him beats, or all these producers are slacking, like he'll know that he can go back in and get some beats from me.
I think we can all relate to that feeling of when you send someone something and when they don't respond, your brain kind of defaults to thinking they don't like you or what you sent was wrong, when in reality it's just a message and people are busy and they could have forgotten about it. There's a lot of things going on behind the screen. This is especially common in the music industry when producers are just sending beats to artists and the artists might not always respond, even though they may have listened and in this case actually recorded over the beats. For example, we recently saw a story post from Digital Nas where he was sending a ton of beats to Playboi Carti with little to no response. But in this case, Danny said Juice would respond on occasion, and he'd typically heart the messages, at least acknowledging the beats he sent him.
But like he was hearting it. Like on Thanksgiving, we would talk about like life and just be like, yo, bro, praying for you, make sure you're good. Just crazy shit. And then, you know.
Danny did admit that he was a little bothered by this, but he also understood why, especially since by this point, Juice WRLD was one of the hottest artists in the entire music industry. But he did say that he wished Juice WRLD would have given him a little bit of direction, just so he had a better idea of what to make for him.
Yeah, I was a little like annoyed by it because it's like, damn, I could have gave you some better shit. Like just give me some direction and I could have known where to go with this shit, you know? I mean, people are busy though. At the time, you definitely would want to hear that. You would want to definitely like sort of validation or some sort of like, yo, you're doing good. But at the same time, I had to understand at that level, it's like when you're at the top of your field like that, you know, you can't really even think about stuff like that. So, but also like producers be in their feelings too. Like, shit, like I think I was just in my feelings or something. Like, you know, like I was just hurt because, you know, creative people, like they just be like super emotional and shit.
Then on December 8th of 2019, Juice WRLD passed away from a drug overdose at an airport.
I like playing scary games at night,
on top
though.
of
You
losing
feel me?
a great artist, it seemed like nothing much ever happened in regards to his collaborations with Juice WRLD. It looked
today
like
might be
all
a
the
short
beats he
stream
sent
today,
Juice would just remain.
Not a lot of fucking reactions. Even the reactions you sent me is just love. You feel me? But I feel what you're saying though, Soundtrack. But scary games, I like playing scary games at night. If it was a regular game, I would be like, yeah.
In his email forever. But then something crazy happened. He started getting
what he say?
It seemed like nothing much ever happened in regards to his collaborations with Juice WRLD. It looked like all the beats he sent Juice would just remain in his email forever. But then something crazy happened. He started getting DMs from Juice WRLD fans asking him about the leaks and complimenting him on his music with Juice. However, Danny had no idea he had any songs with Juice WRLD. Some of their collaborations like Plug and Red Dead Redemption began leaking, and he was amazed that they had these songs together. After finding out about all the songs they had together, Grade A, which is Juice WRLD's record label, reached out to him because they were planning to officially release some of their collaborations along with the Juice WRLD documentary. So through leaks and discussions,
you know, not like, I don't know, just a lot of reactions today. That's it. It's just like a little chill stream today. I say it might be. It might. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm not 100% like, yeah, it's a short stream. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I don't know.
with the record label, Tynowolf realized he had hundreds of unreleased songs with Juice WRLD that he never even knew about.
Like, even I myself, like, still
don't. Yo, that's crazy, though. Like, imagine, though, like, that shit just come out. You not even knowing that, like, damn, this nigga really did record on all my beats, but you found out through, like, leaked songs and shit. I think Juice is probably, like, one of, like, the top artists that have, like, the most, like, leaked songs in the fucking industry. That nigga shit get leaked all fucking day. Well, man, and they get shit get leaked like, damn, folk.
Really understand like what's going on and shit, but it just feels kind of weird, you know, because it's like you didn't know that, you know. It's like you just making shit every single day, and then all of a sudden people are like, yo, this is what's going on. Like, you know, it's through all the leaks and through like hackers and shit, and like honestly, millions of people just DMing me every day. I just had to do some research and be like, what the fuck's going on? And then I'm like, damn.
On top of finding out about all of his collaborations with Juice WRLD, Danny was also sent a session file by someone in the Juice WRLD community where Juice was recording on some of Danny's beats, and this is what he heard.
Probably like 2 weeks ago, somebody sent me this clip where he was like, man, I slept on Tynowolf. Like Danny,
yeah, I see that.
Like, you know, I didn't sleep on you or some crazy shit like that. He's like,
hard as fuck. Crazy. All these shits. Tynowolf, I slept on him.
When I first heard it, because I'm a fan, like, people gotta understand, I'm a big fan too. So it's like when you hear him saying like, this beat's so hard, like Tynowolf is so hard, like, oh, and then I'm like, wait, that's me, like, that's But then it gets really sad and I start crying and then they're like, oh shit.
Juice could be heard saying how fired Danny was, which really motivated and inspired Danny after hearing that, especially since he hadn't heard back from Juice very much when he was sending him beats. It was probably a very bittersweet moment.
And at the time, it's crazy because I actually needed to hear that because I was making so many beats every day. And I knew they were fire, but it would have been cool if like your homie would have told you or gave you that a validation. It's like, oh yo, keep sending beats, like this is hard. You know, it just helps, you know. It's like, because I looked up to him and I'm also a fan too, so it's like, damn, it's kind of like Beyonce or like Jay-Z or somebody saying like, yo, you're fire as like your shit's really good. The whole time you're thinking that, but you're not really like sure about it. But sometimes all it takes is somebody telling you you are who you think you are, you know.
To this day though, Danny doesn't still know exactly how many songs they have together, so maybe I lied a little bit about an exact number in the title, but he doesn't even know who has all of the songs. It's likely that the label has some, leakers have some, and some are probably lost on random hard drives, computers, and studios around the world.
I don't know who has shit. Like, I don't know how shit's even leaking or coming out or what was recorded or like, but I know that there's like millions.
Like I said, folks, Juice's fucking label, his shitty ass label needs better fucking security, folks. Like I said, Juice WRLD shit get leaked on a motherfucking daily basis. He has like the most leaked songs, I think, right now.
People out there that really fuck with this shit, and I'm just like, shit, I'm learning just as much as y'all. Like, I don't really know, like, what shit. I didn't even know folks was rapping on my shit like that. Like, so I really appreciate, like, I'm really, really thankful that like Juice really like picked those beats and like loaded those up, because I like, that really just helps out a lot, you know. I really just like, it just makes it worth living. Like, I'm not gonna cap.
So Danny's story really goes to show that if you put in the work and believe in yourself, you never really know what could happen.
Right. True. Long live Juice WRLD, man. You feel me? Ain't shit else to say, folks. Long live Juice WRLD, some shit. All the music. Stream on